That's too low. That's better. Funny, it looks different now
This
than
is
it.
okay, Gabby? Luna, you can come over here if you don't like being over there. She's playing with the big dog on her
That's good. Closer to you, baby.
Cool. Can
Cool.
you see yourself?
Yeah.
I look a little like Shirley MacLaine or I don't know, different people that I know in life. And I just woke up as a different person today, you guys.
This has been happening frequently.
Yeah, so I decided just to go with it and embody the whole thing. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's not a good thing. Maybe it's a great thing. I can't figure it out. But at least my baby's still with me.
I know you're a different person each day.
Because you
What
are
are you talking
too.
about?
And we're still in love.
That's half the truth. We're still learning. Same beautiful Jody.
It must be hard to live with me. Probably about as difficult as it is to live with you, but for totally different reasons. Or they're like, what do you...
That's why we're doing it together. 'Cause nobody else could.
Shit, it takes everything I've got to stay with you and everything you've got to stay with me. And I was like thinking of all these posts on Facebook, about people wanting true love and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, if you want true love, all you have to do is choose to stay, and that's true love. And anybody who leaves is not your true love. So just say adios, and move on to somebody who's willing to stay. It doesn't matter what you go through. That's beside the point, right, babe? Because we've gone through all of it. And people who think, oh, I'm going to find the right person who will never do this or that or that or that, are going to be sadly mistaken. Because we all do it. We all make mistakes. But it's, what are we going to work through, And basically every day I wake up and I'm like this different, weird person that my baby has to try to get to know every day. And that's mutual, isn't it? I mean, I think you're a different person every day too.
I know I am. How could I not be?
Well, I know I'm really lucky to have you in my life, and I'm like really, really thankful, even though that it's like he's like, what? That's not what you've been conveying all day. No, what I've been conveying all day is my frustration and my, I don't know what, but the truth underneath all that is I'm sure damn glad you stay with me through those days, through those times.
I'm glad you stay with me through those days, through those times. There's something crazy. Like, for one thing, I can't see because there's a strap in the way.
Oh, this is Sue.
The arms of the chairs.
Oh, you
I
can't
feel like
see
they
them?
should. No, yours. Now I became obsessed with making sure they were sort of
Parallel?
that they fall out of the shot in the same spot. So
we're both obsessed with it. We're two obsessive people, and I don't know, obsessive compulsive. Probably we're both compulsive too, in some ways. But that's kind of scary, really, to think of that. But
Just try this and then.
but I think we're both overcoming our compulsions too. So
That's like acceptable. I think. I wasn't happy.
well,
with
maybe not. Well, it's
Wait a
okay to
minute.
have.
It was framed up, you guys. We're doing this like this is like our front yard, you guys. These are like wild African grasses, and I wanted to do this here because it's a little breezy out here. And it's really cool when it's breezy. That's the on the right side. When it's breezy or hot here, it's a little choppy. That's the downside, but.
Oh, you're pretty close to us today.
Yeah, and it's actually not that breezy, so maybe you'll get to watch these guys swing in the breeze a little bit behind us. See, the way I set up the chairs originally was so that you could get an optimal view
Of the grass.
of the grasses behind us.
Yeah.
And now I've gone and moved the chairs, but I didn't really move yours. But then I moved the camera, and now it's all been.
Matter. It's nice, honey. It's perfect. They can see
See,
it.
OCD. You know, that's.
Well, I was going to say some compulsions are more positive than others, and we can direct all of our obsessions and compulsions and stuff like that towards a positive way of having them, and moving the chairs around isn't a negative way.
Thank you for letting me express that without
yeah.
getting like cross with me for like.
No, you've taught me a lot about the same things that I've been teaching you, like let go, don't be such a control freak. So if he's being a control freak, let go of him being a control freak. You see what I'm saying?
Right. I do.
Right. And I'm
I
not
do
saying that you
see
were
what you're
totally
saying.
being a control freak, but there was something that you weren't able to let go of, but then I could let go of that. Does that make sense?
It does make sense.
It's
That totally
hard,
makes sense.
but really not that hard when you see, oh, it's all of value. That's a value towards this film. It makes it funnier or more interesting. That's something that's interesting about you. So,
What you said
letting-
does
like,
make sense.
what if you thought, oh, you can't go on camera with a wig on your head and a flower on your wig? Then you'd be like stifling something in me, which of course we both stifle stuff in each other, right, babe?
Yeah.
We do. He may not do it on purpose. He does it in reverse psychology, but he knows I'm smart and he has to outsmart me every time. Make me think it's my idea. You're good at that. I've never been good at that shit. I always make sure they know it's my idea and then they rebel against it, whoever it is. You're smarter than I am.
Of course,
So many
sometimes you
ways.
say it, but it's that way. You know, it's like, that was there.
Maybe it's a deep wisdom inside of you that knows, Like, if I tell her something straight up, I'm gonna lose her, So you tell me in a backwards way, and then make me think it's my idea. And you're not manipulative, it's just a way of interacting with me that works for you, because if I'd thought it was your idea, I'd totally rebel against it, and then we would probably have many more fiascos than we've had in this relationship. I'm glad we averted those. I don't want a fiasco with my baby. I'm too in love with you.
I'm lucky then.
I'm the lucky one. Oh, by the way, this is armchair session number 18.
Well, earlier I said, baby, I need that scarf. You're wearing. Because
I think I hid it because I liked it so much. I kept it.
I was like,
I hope I didn't.
I thought originally we were going to do armchair session number 18 in the same spot that we did armchair session number 17. And I was like, baby
do.
made me feel self-conscious today because she transforms and brings all these different shades of light to the screen.
Weird. That must feel weird to you, but I've
And I'm
felt that
just
way
like,
with you
I'm
so many
just
times.
me, like,
No,
same jeans and t-shirt.
there ain't no just Darren, honey. It's just Darren and all of his many endless facets. I say I give you jewels, but you are the jewels, honey. Hair in my eyes, but what were you doing?
Well, thank you, babe. Anyway, we couldn't find that other scarf, which ended up being awesome for me because my baby said, "Would you like to wear the scarf that Sydney brought back from Ireland?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'd like to wear that scarf." So this is that scarf.
It's like my favorite scarf.
And
Of
this is
course,
a
it
beautiful
is.
scarf. I
Handmade.
feel privileged to be wearing it. And it's,
Aaron Sweater Market, Aaron Islands, Ireland. Made in Killarney, Ireland. So that's really cool. And my daughter brought it back for me from Ireland, and my baby is sharing it.
yeah, it's nice to be wearing this scarf.
I'm shaking because it's kind of cold, but I wanted to show them what I'm wearing and then get my clothes back on, basically. Because it's too damn cold here now. But this morning I needed a nice, cool dress, but this is a couple jackets, and this is my dress. Here, I'll come back here. Can they see me out here?
Let's find out. Yeah, they could see you.
I don't know if they can see my boots. My knee-high boots. Can you
Babe, you look awesome back there. Yeah, this is
Anyway,
great.
Oh, here's the top.
And
And I put on this scarf because I was too cold to go with skin hanging out. So now it's turned into more layered and covered
Excuse
up.
me, I think there's something very Southern Belle about you today.
Well, that's a real compliment because I know a lot of Southern ladies and they're very classy and elegant, you know, but usually quite eccentric and very smart.
Okay, you're all those things.
Well, I don't know what to say about that. I just want to talk in the Southern accent, but it's probably more down to earth than some people might like, you know. But that's the kind of Southern dialect I know my most.
Some lady who's got the smarts and the elegance and all those Southern things she said. She's a tall, drinkable.
With a few ice cubes.
That's how I like it.
A slice of lemon and a little cayenne. We cooked lunch today. It was really breakfast around 2. And I made, it took an hour, you guys. I heated up the copper pan, threw the potatoes straight out of the microwave, cut up, and the onion in there with oil. And it took half an hour for those things to brown. Then I added beans and cheese and scrambled some eggs, and it took a total of an hour because we're running out of propane or something.
It was good. It was really good. My baby found it too bland. She
It was
said.
so bland, you guys.
It wasn't. In other words, okay, when we say something is bland, it means that it like doesn't set.